All right, a very good evening, morning, afternoon to my people, wherever you're connected from. Yeah, this is Felix Jimo on the Planb Express, and to take us today that interactions and crypto update, and of course, diverse business opportunity in the blockchains industry, the cryptocurrency, DeFi games, and other opportunities that you could leverage on. And now, before I move further, I love to say something very importantly. In the course of this week that we just completed, I've met friends, I've met a lot of people, and of course, those of us that have some of our friends, and we're on the same forum, maybe the crypto forum, you've not seen or heard from them all this while. I think it's expedient you call them to know what's happening to them. But I discovered one factor that had made some of them to lag behind. They were too faster than their shadow, and they want to get it at all costs immediately to make the money as fast as possible, and it was not working. And now they are silent, they're cold. And you can do them a favor and reach out to them to let them get back to their feet on time so that they won't get back to their feet at the wrong time. So let them get back to their feet now that the market will continue to give discount to us. And of course, they will be able to bounce back on some of those funny mistakes they've made about the crypto. Okay, let me quickly share with us page. I can do one or two things. Yeah, so now, let me look at the markets. I'm waiting for here to break down. So it just hit 37,400 or thereabout and hold on and as if it, bounce up. Now, I'm not doing technical analysis, but no matter how I talk about markets without showing one or two workings, it may not really make sense. It sounds like theory. And now, some of us who have been conversant with what we do, and before now, I think it was right over here when it was 47,000 or even 48,000 when the same were unable to make it up to 48,400, and then that we're going down. And of course, we've been going down since then, as it were, and another fake out continue and all of that. And we've seen a lot of indicators. And so I'm not here to show you indicator, just to give a kind of recap of the market. Of course, those of you who have been following, even if you're not on Build with Me or private mentorship, we know we have been bearish for a very long time, right from when it was 48,000 plus. We've been bearish, and we said the market is actually crashing down. And now I will draw your attention, those of you, of course, who have been trading. Let me just quickly show us something here. Those of us who have been trading, and what I mean by trading, you do some little technical analysis and all of that. Now, there are challenges that people have. We have said that crypto is bent and staying untripled. Crypto is staying untripled. And if crypto is staying untripled, and you cannot use one angle to measure factor or parameters to make your sound decision, which is most people trade crypto solely on doing their technical analysis, using different market indicators and all of that. No, you will not get it. That's the truth. You will not get it. It all starts from sentiment, right? It all starts from sentiment. Then you'll be able to prove it around some technical indicators, and of course, back up, some issues around the fundamentals and all of that. So let me quickly look at Bitcoin. Now, you make this mistake. Many people have made this mistake, okay? They look at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is not, altcoin is not exclusive movement from Bitcoin. Bitcoin movement determined largely enough the movement of altcoins, all right? The more the bullish, the higher the bullish of Bitcoin, the faster the doubling of the bullish of altcoins. And of course, the more crash we have in Bitcoin, the faster the percentage crash in altcoins. But there's something I observed, Bitcoin too is not exclusively doing without the issues about the dollar crashing, regaining strength. The more dollar lose strength, the stronger the Bitcoin becomes. But S&P 500 is another strong indicator. So we're not going there. So, but just tell you that everything in the market is interwoven, right? When there's extreme fear in the market, no market will be spared. The difference is that the speed at which other market will recover will be different. So the recovery of Bitcoin from maybe if it crashes excessively, the recovery may be more faster than the commodity market, as it were. That's why you see that you have to look at Bitcoin in twice. So I'll just do one little thing here for you to see something. I'm going to use there. So let me go to the trading view. I don't want to confuse you with some of my indicators because I've connected some of my indicators. Now, good. I want to use day. Now, there's something I want us to take note, a kind of technical form of what we call, I know many of you who have been trading. Okay, let's go, sorry, let's go here. All right. Okay. Come in. Yeah, there we go. So if you look at user day stuff or to check, we're having a kind of a pattern here, which we call what? Something like head and shoulder. It may be like an imperfect head and shoulder, but that's what we look like we're having. Now, just for that confirmation that for me, I've been bearish. A lot have not been bearish. They said, no, the market is still very healthy. The market go nowhere, you know, and I'm not good in argument. So I told a lot of people, I said, we are having a situation here. More, this is, all right, head and shoulder, as it were. This is the head. We have a shoulder. And of course, we were telling us how the markets will struggle, right? How the market will struggle after the big dump. There was a quick rally up, as it were, and a kind of second attempt, just a little attempt over here. Please, I know most of you are new to crypto, don't bother. I'm not doing you any technical analysis, okay? Now, the markets, we have been saying markets, the first range we struggled to get, we said, if we can have a stoppage at 38,000 somewhere here, 38,000 somewhere here, that's a good support for us. And of course, we couldn't have that. Then it's now struggling between 38, 37 now. And then you can see why many people have been saying once we fall below 29K, then the next available means around 25, 24K. Now, would market go down to 25K? Why not? Very possible. If you couldn't hold, then you talk about 19K. Now, I've talked about this thing about a year ago, but the market kept, bouncing back, blah, 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 stuff like that. So, but as it stands now, but be very careful. As it stands now, the strength of up is weaker than down, and we've been saying it. Now, are there solutions to this? Of course, some of us who are new with private mentorship, I mentioned it to us that if you have any coin that is on profit and it's not just taking coin, as at the time we're looking at, we're bearish already, I said, take the profit to USDT. And I said something very important. I said, do never be in a haste to return back to the market because the market is going to give a lot of discount. Now, but be very careful. Market indicator or technical analysis about market, especially Bitcoin, It's not what you can have 100% assurance or prediction. Why? It's not a structured commodity, right? It's not a regulated commodity. So there are things that you cannot permutate, as it were. So it has a way of manipulations by whales or even exchange platform to do their own magic. So it's on that note to see that we tell people when market come to this type of stuff, the first you do, if you are doing maybe, if you are doing future trading on it, always turn it to scalping so that you buy, like I did a lot of scalping here, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I've entered another short since when it couldn't make it up at $30-something, $30-something thousand. You know, so the point we're making is this: the market will always behave as it is. What if the market come down to 19,000? Who cares? That's a good discount. You begin to buy more. But the point I ask people is that, do you have enough money on ground to buy more if the market won't give you more discount? The answer to many persons is that is no, they do not have. And that's why we always tell people, be conscious when the profit presents itself to you, take the profit from the table. And when you take the profit of the table, don't eat it. Wait for a discount time, you can always buy back. Now, I'm just using Bitcoin as a kind of an example. So let me look at Ethereum. I expected Ethereum, look at it, ETH. Now, ETH is getting more volume and very strong compared, but you can see that it's almost the same pattern, all right? Every crypto have almost similar pattern copied from Bitcoin chart. But Ethereum still have some kind of strength whales of activities. But of course, I'm not going to be surprised Ethereum at 2,500, all right? Now, from 2,700 to 2,500, somebody shorting. Now, if you are shorting the market at this point in time, you need to have a tight, you need to have a tight, stop loss. Now, because if the market returns, but certainly, it may take us longer. Now we have entered the month of May. We told you guys the month of May is not too like a month that's going to give you too much discount like that. I'm sorry. A month that's give you joy so much that about the market to get greener and greener. May and June can be very funny and then can test your patience. So when you are using Bitcoin to check some of those stuff, you're able to look at it. Oh, Bitcoin is losing its wave. And but that doesn't mean that another coin will not moon at a given time. But at that point, you do not stay with the coin. A moon, you sell and take it back to USDT and wait for it. There will always be a discount time for you. Okay? Somebody may want to ask me, which coin can I buy now? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you any coin to buy now. So let me quickly show you something. What should I do ordinarily? Right? Now, we suggested to a lot of people before I go into other platform or business opportunity, and we said to a lot of people that, let me use example here. We suggested to a lot of people that take advantage of AI bot. Now, I'm not saying AI bot now for just marketing. Take note. No, I'm not doing AI bot just for marketing. Though it has an affiliate, you use it to trade, activate your account and get paid for it. But the most important thing is that when the market, like, where do we expect Bitcoin to get down to as much as possible? All right. At this point, you have to, like, let me say, this is 3Commas board. Since 3Commas board has both smart trade, okay? It has smart trade. It has the DCA board. And that one of the unique aspects of the 3Commas board is the DCA board, the dollar cost average of a thing. Okay. Now, so you can see that we have, my God. All right. So since we have this, the DCA boat is there and make a lot of sense, right? There are other boats, as it were. There is a grid boat, right? Oh, this new boat's created now. Hold on. Oh my God. 3Commas will not kill me. Okay, let me quickly experiment something for us. Right? Now, I'm going to use this here boat to just exemplify. Now, at this point in time, if I want to open some trade, I'm not going to open those trades to take profit in the coin, especially if it's an expensive coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and all of that. If I open the DCA boat on other coins, right? If I open the DCA boat, it should be on, if I want to take profit on the coin, it should be on little coin that now I want to accumulate. Let me say, okay, let me say I want to accumulate. So let me go quickly. I go to DCA boat. Of course, you must have registered. If you have not registered on DCA on the 3Commerce, of course, you can always register. You can ask for the link, and then I think we have it on our forum. So once you register, you are meant to verify your account. I'm not going to go to those details here. You are meant to verify your account, or do your Google Authenticator, and then connect your API, all right? You have to connect your exchange platform through the API. So my exchange, so you can always go to your exchange platform and copy your API code, and then go ahead and connect your, right? So you have different exchange you can always connect. There's so many exchange: Poloniex, OKS, KuCoin, Kraken, Huobi, Gemini, Gate.io, FTX, Crypto.com, right? Coinbase Pro, BitMEX, Bitfinex, Binance US, FTX, free trading available. Okay, Derabit, this is option trading, of course, right? And so many more. So Binance, of course, is there. So on your Binance, you can trade both spot, future, and margin, and you can do smart trade, DCA board, and the grid board. Okay, where are they doing the holder? Okay, let me check. Okay, so now let me use two examples of coin. There's a coin called Zilliqa. I was mentioning it to some of our people yesterday. So Zilliqa is a coin, if I want to do, I can accumulate. So in such coin, and I said I was looking at Zilliqa, and let me go back here. Zeal. Yeah, I was saying if the market can come, because from 9 cents, I say Zilliqa can come down to as horrible. Okay, let me use the stuff here. Smart trade. Okay. USDT. Okay, USDT. Zeal. Zilliqa USDT. Okay, you can see terrible fall. Zilliqa is still going to fall more. Okay. So I told them like 6 to 5 cents. So what should I do ordinarily if I want to have more Zilliqa? You know, now I can go to my DCA boat, all right, and go ahead to create DCA boat. Now, if I create DCA boat, now ordinarily, because I've used it before, that's why it's showing this. If you are coming to use it, it's not going to show that. What's going to show is create and then show you advanced, new commerce and all of that. Just use advanced. So I have different exchange. I have plenty of exchange added here. So I'm going to use one of them, Binance. Okay. Now, what coin did I say? Zilliqa. Okay. So I locate Zilliqa from PS, so Zeal. So Zeal towards to USDT. Can we have it? Yeah, there we have it. Now, what exactly am I going to do? If it says short Zilliqa, you must have bought Zilliqa, which I can do. I can buy some Zilliqa right now and begin to trade Zilliqa to accumulate more the more the market is going down. So, but I have to buy Zilliqa. At that point, I have to have Zilliqa and then begin to sell, buy back, sell. You know, that's what the boat will do when you short. This short and long here is not a future trading long and short. It's a DCA short, that is to ladder buy and sell. All right. And then it continued to do that over and over. But you must be ready to see what is going to be the bottom of such coin you're buying into. Immediately you know that it has gotten to the bottom and expected to have a trend reversal, then you have to close the trade. So either you close the trade and allow your coin to just be available, or you can now begin to like maybe use smart trade to place and then use what we call smart sells and all of that. So let's go. I'm going to long. So now I'm longing. So I told you Zilliqa is a small price coin, 7 cents thereabout. So rather than taking profit in USDT, I'm going to take profit in the ZIL coin itself because I want to have more of the coin. Now, I'm not going to show you the strategy of the boat. This is a training on its own. You pay $750 to attend such training for strategy, how to set your boat to be effective. Many people boil out of their trade commerce because they don't want to develop themselves to learn more how to strategically use your boat to be effective for you. All right, so I'm going to use, okay, so let us just, this is an experimentation, $50, right? And then don't let it be in market price limit, but of course it's going to pick, the first price is going to pick like more like in market price. Now, you have to check here. It's telling you manually, API, both won't open new trade automatically. So I'll check here. If I want to set from trading view to send signal for my boat to be picking, I can always do it, but that's not what I want to do here now. So like, look at it. If I want to use a trade custom view, trading view custom signal, where the coin goes here, I want to use the RSI when it's strong, when it's weak, buy, all right? I can set all of those things. So, but that's not what we're looking at right now. So what am I going to use? You're going to use trade as soon as possible. Open new trade ASP, ASAP. Open new trade ASAP. Okay? Now I go over here. So I've said I'm going to buy Zilliqa and to take profit in ZIL coin. Right? Now, at what price should we take profit? Now, because I expect market to crash very well, I'm not going to use low profit. I may use 10%. Right? I may use 10%. Now, I will explain why. Because I expect more drop. Or to make it faster, let me just use 5%. But ordinarily, if not that I'm expecting the market to crash down, I shouldn't use more than 1%, 2%, as it were. So I'm using 5% right now. And then stop loss, I don't use stop loss because this is a coin I'm not doing. This is not long and short of future trading. This is a long and short of DCA, dollar cost averaging, buying the coin, sell it, and all of that. So here it's asking me safety on the side. The amount that it will use to be buying when the market drop more. So I can leave it at $20. Okay, you have to know how much I want to use for this. Or I can leave it at, let's say $20, So let's say I'm gonna, okay, leave it at $10, right? So I'm leaving it at $10. That's it, safety other side. That is when the market drop down at this price range, buy worth of $10 again. That's what it means. So I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna say $10, right? And now it's a deviation to open. Now, this is where you set some gate set, right? Now, I'm setting some gate set. When should I buy additional if the market crash? I'm saying buy additional at 5%. Now, listen, because I expect more crash in the market. So buy additional at, all right, 5%. Okay, now at 5%, there you go. Maximum active trade counts, right? Only one. Buy it one at a time, right? Maximum safety trade count. So this time around, I may use up to, let's say 7. Now, I want to go more deeper. Let's say 7. Okay? Now, safety order trade volume. Here, I can just leave it and I can use 1.2. Look at it. It's going to use more money. Look at it when it was 1. It's only going to use $120 for this trade, everything. But if I say 1.2, it's going to increase it, $180. All right. Now, after I'm done here, I can go ahead and do something here. I hope they've taken over their calculator. So they are showing you to use table. Now let's go to the table. Now the table, look at what the table is telling you here. Now it said you're going to buy $50 worth of Zilliqa. It's going to buy 720 pieces of Zilliqa right now. Look at this, Zilliqa is now 0.069. So it has dropped. So it's saying if he buys now, when the market drop by 5%, that's going to be 0.065, right? It's going to buy $10 worth, which is 151. But when it drop another 5%, making 10% from this beginning, but from here, 5% from here, right? Now it's going to buy $12. Remember, $10 plus 2%, $10 plus 20%. So 20% of $10 is $2. So you add $2 to it. That's why you're seeing $12 here, and he buys. You know, continually. When it's going to buy the last one, it's going to buy at $29. At 29, it's going to buy worth of $29. There we go, 0.045. Now, maybe that's the bottom unexpected for this. That's the range of the bottom unexpected. I expected the bottom from 0.4. Okay, the market just, I'm expecting from 0.4 to 0.5. Right? Then that's why I set market to buy more volume here. So if I want to even do something, since I expect more crashes, I can do this way. But you know, we do 3 patterns. Those of you who have attended our training, we do 3 patterns. So we can do a pattern of reducing this $50, yeah, to $20. Right? To $20. And then we can now 150. Then, sorry, let's take this person off platform. Yeah. Okay, so now I can now say, hey, you know what? $20. So this guy, right? $10, right? And now here, I'm going to increase it to 1.3. Yeah, 1.3. So that's $196. Now look at what happened on the table. When the market come down very well, much volume is going to buy for me is when the more the market crashes, the more volume is going to buy. And remember, cumulatively, I say I'm going to take out 5%. Imagine if all the whole market crashed down to this place and it took the average and it sell it by 5% and then re-enter the market back. All right. So what do? I can go ahead and say what? Create bot. Right? Create bot. Yeah, start bot. Now, as I start the bot, irrespective of where the market crashed to, if the market crashed to how many percent? I think 42% from where it is now downward, I don't have any panic because I have bot that's going to allow to buy the coin for me continually. And then when the market now say, okay, I move up a little while, it will sell. And then continually start trading that way. Now, that's one aspect. Then I can set other aspect. If I'm going to use the DCA bot to trade the Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'm not going to use it to take profit in Bitcoin or Ethereum. I would rather use it to take profit on USDT so that the more the market crashes. But if I know that the market, maybe where we cross down to 30K, and I know that market confirmation that go below 29, and we're going to hit down to $19,000 or $14,000, then why not? I will set the trade and I will set an unbelievable take profit percentage. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? So as my bot continue to buy downward, I wouldn't want it to sell it. So I will set a very high percentage. And then after it finishes back, I stop the bot and collect my coin. For sometimes when you set some close profit percentage, you can buy and sell, and it did very well. It actually bought enough for you, and then sold it eventually before you can. Okay, so I'm just using as an example. So at this point, it's so important now the bot to work more for me at this point because the market is so volatile since over 2-3 weeks now. So whatever is going to be happening, my bot will be trading and be taking profit for me much as possible. So there are some that will be accumulating the coin. There are some it will be adding more USDT for me. So if you're not using the bot, you're doing yourself some disadvantage. And if you're using the bot and you refuse to learn how to really effectively use the bot to advantage, you still do yourself a lot of disadvantage. All right. So that's for the three commas. You can use it to trade. And then those of us who like affiliates, you share with people, you can make percentage. Like I think I have about $222, $21 that I've requested to withdraw from three commas right now. All right, you look at it. Let me just check those. Let me show you guys here. All right, invite friends. Whoa, are you serious? $450, guys. That's crazy. $450, guys. So I've requested to withdraw $220 something, right? The month of April is going to drop for me. Now, this is what three commas actually do. And that's why a lot of people are not interested in the affiliate activities. They just like, people just like network. I'm not saying anything is wrong with network marketing. People like, how would I call it? Just to refer, make profit, stuff like that. So no much person is interested in like, how do people benefit from the, from the usage? Most time people are not interested in usage. So three commas don't do too much network marketing. They just do affiliate. Users, and if your affiliate even use PayPal to pay, you don't get anything. So take note. Use the PayPal, if you use MasterCard, you won't get any referral. So, but when he paid with crypto, then you paid certain percentage. Now, what three commas did was to remove, instead of paying you the whole money. For instance, look at it, look at subscription. My subscription will expire this month. Oh no, sorry. Will expire September 18, 2022. All right, that is this year. Now, or okay, now if somebody come in, I'm on pro account, 49.5 times, right? 12, right? Is that right? Yeah, so let's look at it. Are they doing promo? I'm not sure. 49.5 multiplied by 5. Oh, sorry. 49. Yeah. 0.5 multiplied by 12. All right, that's $594. So for you to do this pro, a yearly subscription should be, that's this, but the fee for transacting through coin payment, you may just spend around $650. I don't know what's the, yeah, $650. Now, this now multiplied by, is it 25%? Is it 25% or 20%? So let me just check so that I don't like guesswork. I know, yeah, so look at it. Yeah, let's look at it. Three commas. Oh yeah, 25%, okay? 25%, 15%, 10%. So 25% of the people, right? So 594 multiplied by 0.25. That's about 148 divided by 12. That's 12.375. Now, this is what three commas will be paying to you on a monthly basis. So the money is there, but it's not going to be dropped to you at a go. Unlike those days, about 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, three commas will give you everything. So people were just coming in without using the three commas for. So people cannot really give you the effectiveness of the project. Rather, they just come in, sign up to three commas, and begin to spread their link, and they're making money. They're not trading. They didn't subscribe, and that's how three commas have to review it. This is what we created here. It's not just about the affiliate. The affiliate is just a privilege. We pay you because you told somebody about us and all of that. So, but that's not the priority. Our priority is the use case. Let people use this and know the efficacy of our product. And you are not using it, just spreading and then making money. Yeah, there's nothing wrong in making money when you work for it, but they want people to be able to use the product and recommend for people. And that's why they have to do those reviews. And as soon as the review was done, I discovered a lot of people who were making so much noise about free commerce, then they ran away. So, but we stayed there when say using our free commerce, fantastic, is so lovely. There's the truth. All right. So if you're not free commerce, you're new here, you can just after that, you can chat with us. How do you get started with free commerce? All right. Now I've told you about the markets, and one thing is this: when the first thing that matters to you when you come into cryptocurrency is to make sure you have your portfolio management strategy. And so have your wallet, have your exchange platform, have the right tools, have the right platform to get information and make your decision, as sound as possible. So if you do much of guesswork in crypto, I can tell you, come into crypto with so much money, with no much knowledge, and not ready to learn more, then you can lose more. You lose a lot, right? So that's why when you tell people buy this coin, just hold it. They say, how much will that coin pay me in a month? No, some coin you hold it for 2 years. We'll stake a coin now called one chain, right? We'll stake a coin now called one chain. That should be about 3 years now. We didn't go there for anything, but where we're seeing that one chain want to do what projects they want to do, they want to partner. Now, when it become blossom now, that's where everybody wants to know about one chain. But there were people who have bought into one chain for over 3 years or more and stake it, and it's just there accumulating some accrual, as it were. And meanwhile, one chain I've done no time out of how much? Let's look at it. No, somebody should help me. I didn't know when this happened. 2018. Yeah, okay. I think most people bought into one chain. I bought into one chain earlier than everybody in our community, so but look at $96, $9.92, right? And then 2020, so even came down to as low as at this time, we have already bought at 50 cents, 39 cents, 40 cents. And imagine it went back to 0.07. It's none of our business. We stake it, is accruing some coin. So most of our community members bought this coin in 2019, 2020, 2021, this 2022, and it's been staked, right? And then bought more expensive at 50 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents, and all of that. And now imagine at 2020, went down to as low as 7 cents. So what will have been for people who bought at 45, 49 cents? So look at it. There we go. Now, somebody who bought with $1,000, right, divided by 0.49. So the person have 2,040 pieces. Now imagine that's with $1,000. Imagine when the price went to 7 cents, 0.07, all right, 575. That's $154. $1,000, $154. Now you're going to be lamenting, oh my God, what have I done? No, crypto is like that. You have to understand that there's some project you buy into, it crashed more and more, eventually it turned back again. Is the developer to be working and all that? So expect anything in crypto. So don't come around, I just want to be safe at all times. It's not done that way. You buy to some will go down, and eventually will return back up again, and you make money, right? So you just need to understand that some coin you will buy, use the money you will not need to use now to buy them. Then some you buy, of course, you want to just swing it, you can use the money you want to use now to buy into that. All right, so now quickly, I'm going to take you, I'm going to discuss just one or two things on the cash flow system. Okay, we set up a kind of strategy on a cash flow system, and with leverage on different projects when it come around. Now listen to me, guys. when a project is given to you, because I've done a lot of verification. Let me quickly say this, please. I've done a lot of verifications on companies and projects, and when we want to buy into them, say, have you done your due diligence? Yeah, people say, yeah, I've done that. But I've discovered at the end of the day, some of those projects that you've done your due diligence by virtue, are registered, are they verified, are they regulated, social countries, this country, and eventually those companies still messed up big time. Then what exactly is happening? Number one, you need to know that the first thing that matters to you when you come into cryptocurrency is your personal holding portfolio. Yeah, your personal holding portfolio. I know, don't worry. Many of you look at it. How can I hold a coin when I'm broke? Yeah, that's why you now need the cash flow. Listen, when you hold coin, but even when you hold coin, you won't die. So there are some of us who, when you buy a coin and you are still busy doing your work, no problem. Some of us who buy the coin, when the market is booming, when a bull market, everybody's shouting, making noise. This market is this market is that. Oh my God, the crypto is sweet. This is a banger, crypto is that. And eventually, see what happens. When there's a drop drastically, let me use an example of some coins some people now must have been lamenting, is Drip Network. Yeah, look at Drip Network. Some of us bought into Drip Network at $12 per plant. Some bought into it at $8 per plant, right? But right now, how much is the plant? 26 cents, right? Some are just compounding. Like example, this account now is just going for compounding. Okay, now it's having some fractions. I can go ahead, look for the wallet. I hope I will not be confused of the wallet. So why some of us are skeptical and look at it, oh my God, I wasted my money. Now some of us are looking for more money to buy, creating so many accounts, right? Because I like partitioning to be able to say this one is for this one is for this, right? Now creating many accounts as the price drop. Now what could happen, Felix? What if Drip Network didn't come back alive again? Yeah, life goes on, but are you giving me an assurance? No. Assurance is with the word of God. Any other thing does not have assurance. Now you can see reality of it that, oh, this is why is good. Now show working. So to show working, you can always check a lot of workings. Now, many friends, I love what's happening in Drip Network, for instance. When I showed people about Drip Network, for people to participate in the Drip file set and all of that, and I showed them what was the price of Drip last year, September, and some people were able to buy Drip. All right, so let me compound this. A lot of people were able to buy into Drip at the Drip file set itself, the coin, when it was $3. And then some when it was all-time low on CoinMarketCap at $6.9 or $6.7. And as at the time we're buying, I bought at 30-something, 40, 57, and 60. And then as at that time, price was already 90, it's 700. And people say, oh, how I wish I was there when it was 6.7. I would have bought more and just lock it up. And then the market went up to 150, 160, 169, 172, or 175. Everybody like, oh my God, this coin is good for $1,000. Can I buy more? Some people start buying, right? Now, after they buy left and right, the market seems plumbing down. Of course, we know some of the factors responsible for that. And now, but give and take, for the markets that have been draining down systematically, it may take a little while to recover back. So, but good thing, is it going to go anywhere? No, just continue to compound. And now third person is going to come by, oh my God, what have I done? My money. So imagine somebody who used that means as at that time of the price of $12 or even $9, that means this 5,851 plant, 5,851 plants multiplied by, let's say, $8 or $9. That's about $52,000, right? But that's what is about $1,500 right now. All right. So what should I do? Nothing. Just continue to compound. So, but imagine when the price just recover, the market get bullish. When? I don't know. Maybe the next how many months, maybe next 1 year, maybe next 2 years. And imagine the market recover, and then this same plant that is $0.26 now, 26 cents, maybe it's now seated at about $5 or even $4. So $4 with 195 plant, maybe the day, all right, multiply by 195, all right, that's about $780. And now when somebody tells you that it's earning about $780 in a platform every day without lifting his hands, it sounds unbelievable. So these are DeFi games, and people are doing and creating so many things around the blockchain smart contract, and we have not explored anything about it. So, but imagine you have used $50-something thousand to buy it. Now it's worth about 1,500 to 1,600. How will you go? And I love using example of miners. So people were jubilating how I would wish I know when the coin was about maybe 10 cents, 20 cents. All right, and the market was at $4. So people bought, and the market plumbed back down to 0.0018. So we sold you that time. The investment of $5,000 used in buying it previous time. As at the time we're meeting, and the price, right? Come on, crypto is fantastic. It's a crazy thing. So that's why you just need to have the mind of your own. Okay, just need to have the mind of your own. So if I begin to say 1, 2 things here and there about the crypto, man, you guys will not go anywhere. So it's just to pick points, 1 or 2 things. So projects, crypto, some will look like, oh, when am I going to recover from this dip? It's a gradual process, but the good thing that you have a coin that you can be compounding. When the price is up, you make more money. Now, if the price is not up now, what do? A lot of people who have been harvesting their money, nobody stopped you, right? But you have to apply wisdom. If you harvest one, you compound twice so that you don't waste your seed. Eventually, when the market is going to come back, somebody who's making $50 before is now making $750. And then you look at it and say, oh my God, if I had known, I wouldn't have wasted mine. But of course, you are in emergency need of money, and then that's where you have some money. Of course, you can stop, you can harvest some, and then remove liquidity, and then sell off and use your money for whatever reason. All right? I'm just using an example, the drip network, and so right now I'm going to go to other. Okay, so look at an example, the drip coin itself. I think it's coming to my price. Guys, remember I told you guys I'm waiting for it at $19.8. Now, if it's $26 here, that means, yeah, that's what it means. Let's look at it. Make a lot of sense. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. So let's look at it. Drip. All right. Okay, it's still $26 here too. Now, meanwhile, I'm expecting it at $19. Yeah, look at where I'm expecting this guy. So, but it sounds as if it's only going to get there, as at those time I was been expecting. So I was only compounding the fractions and some other wallet I have, but I'm waiting for it. The moment at $19. Are you kidding me? Oh, it only flashed to $24 and returned to 26. So my 19 is in the picture coming. That's what it means. That's what it means. Yeah, okay, let's use 4 hours. Okay. Right, so look at what I'm expecting. Oh, good. It's already consolidating there, but I expect somewhere down. Oh, so we are close. That's what it means right now. We're very, very close. So we're close than expected. Somewhere here. So it doesn't take too much to get to where I'm expecting it. Then from there, boom, if you bounce from there, then if you cannot stop there, then we'll get it $13 thereabout. What was the lowest I expect? That's September last year, all-time low, $6.7. Oh my goodness, what happened, Felix? If you get there, we used to buy. Why not? So what happened to the one you have bought at 150? Who cares? It's compounded. So this is the thing, you don't follow the market with emotion. When the market recovers, you forget all your sorrow or your pains, right? So that's for the drip network and all of that. So let me quickly share with us other things we're leveraging on. And we share with people, take advantage of it. But please take note, there is nothing I share that's a financial, always a personal opinion and friendly advice, as it were. All right. Now, let me quickly go to, I know many of you have, please take it. There's some platform, if they look too fragile, instead of you investing in them, don't. Just stay your side. Or invest the money you will not be panting about in them. Right? Now, that brings me to this guy. I know a lot of people, before even our community look at it, a lot of people have been doing it. And even from our community, they have been doing it. Okay? They've been investing in it, and they have been using it to trade. Now, one of the lucrative aspects of cryptocurrency today, even up to tomorrow, is what we call OTC market. If you see a genuinity of OTC market, there's so much money to be made there. But the stress to go into OTC market can be very cumbersome. If you see anyone who is trading P2P, OTC, it's not easy. It's not easy, that's the truth. As well, let me use an example in part of Nigeria where you have to have contention with the bank and all of that. Now in South Africa, I think it's a little better because I know a lot of friends that use their password for their P2P OTC trading in South Africa. Now, this COTPS, or should I say, they claim to be trading arbitrage. And I've tried a good number of arbitrage platforms, not like this, right? Where after I thought I've traded to get my money withdrawn was a case, okay? And then I said, oh my God. Now, look at this. This is COTP. Now, a lot of people do trading on COTP and they do manual. Yeah, we have a community, a forum that we join. And for you, I don't do manual. What I do is automated, right? And for you to use the automated, you must join, that particular group. So for anyone who want to join that, if you have joined COTPS, you are not in that particular group, the software or the script, the writer of the script is not going to release the script to you. Second option, you must have minimum of $1,000 in your wallet. So if you do not have up to that, then you cannot be enabled for the script. And now when you buy into the script, you're going to need this thing. Let me show you guys something here. So you're going to read a remote server to pay for what we call VPS. Now the VPS is going to host your script for you and then be doing those trading of the OTC that people are doing manual. So I don't do manual. So people do manual. So people will be doing manual every 2 hours. I don't have time for that. So I have my own script that's, do the job, come to pick a trade, conclude it, and all of that. So now if you look at it now, I'm already in another window entirely. Can you see? Now it has picked a trade now. It's telling me waiting for 7,860 seconds before the next check. So it continued to trade like that. And so that's how we use those COTPS. So for you to use the boats or the, what is it called? For you to use the, okay, for you to use the automated, then you have to fund your account with minimum of $1,000. And then, of course, you have to register with the link of the developer with us in our community, in our group. And then you have to inbox me to tell me, I want to be part of it. Then a link will be given to you. What requires you $1,000 funded, verify the account, sign up, verify the account, put $1,000 there, and then blah, blah, blah. you call on us, and then we tell you what to do to get a script, and then VPS pay for it, connect it, then good. Like myself, I don't do anything here. So if you look at this now, sorry. Yeah, let me just show you. I experimented this on the 11th of, okay, we have entered May. 11th of last month, that's about, so tomorrow, Monday, is going to make it 3 weeks, okay? And $1,100 was funded, right? And then the trade started, right? If you look at it, when the trade first started, it was, look at it here. Please, I'm not marketing anyone, just sharing with you, okay? If you, because that's, I don't have that energy, and so you don't get it complicated, you don't get it confused, and oh, you told us come and invest, come on, no. Okay, if you look at it, let me show you now. So one of the difference between this guy and other COT automated or rather other arbitrage OTC trading, the difference is that this guy do compounding, okay? So you can see it does compounding. If you look at the time it got started, let's look at it downward, more and more. So we see on the 11th, all right, okay, crossing to 12th, $37, $36, $35, $40, $42 on daily basis. So just going down. Now over time, there's an affiliate part of it, of the system, that if people join and they're trading and they make profit, you were the one that invited them, then you can make some commission. And those commissions, look at it here. Look at here. Yeah. So if you look at the commission, yeah, something like this. So you're going to have 15% direct from the earning of the person you invited directly, and the persons he invited, you have 10%, the person invited, you have 5%. Now, what I do on my own case is when I saw those money, I do not have time to waste to be collecting the money for anything. I just continue to add up such fund. Look at it now. There's about 31 cents here. Now, it's this 31 cents, but in Nigerian currency, you know how much it's going to be. Right? So this is, okay, $91.95. So I'm just adding up here, okay? Then there you go. So this one may be a penny or something, okay, 38 cents. So add it up, you know, and so that's continue. Now, what strategy, if anyone will start, don't compare yourself with Felix sometimes. Not that Felix have too much money, but the second name of Felix is risk. Now, what strategy am I supposed to employ? Ordinarily, if you have this in your account funded, you know, and you have $2,300 right now, and $1,100 was funded. Well, I think it's expedient for you to say, let me take $1,100, which is my money, or even take $1,300 and allow $1,000 to be running. Stephanie, then you allow it to continue. And then maybe after a month, because that means tomorrow is going to make it 1 week, 3 weeks, I beg your pardon. Now, you can now say, okay, after some month again, let me collect some, or some weeks as it were. Then you can always collect. So that means total earning both with the, because what is coming from the affiliate is added and it's trading with it. So it has made total of $1,000 and $1,007 all in all right now. So that's a COTPS. But now what's the difference? The difference is this. Number one, COTPS do compound of the volume money available for you. Number two, of course, if you do not have up to $1,000 and pay for the script, pay for the VPRs, now you have to do manual. And so I don't think I can subject myself, but somebody who do not have up to that amount of money can subject himself to check in every 2 hours and make it, place it and go. That's all. And then, so, and withdrawal on them is flexible. That's one of the things. It's flexible, very easy, and quickly as make withdrawal, it comes and then you're good to go. And that's one of the things. But the truth is that the money looked too big. That's the truth. There's no point hiding the truth here. The money looked too big. So yeah, the point is this: the percentage of making those money maybe in a month, give and take. If you look at what you must have accumulated in the month, if you put $1,000, it's possible that you have up to $900 to $1,000 thereabout in that month. And it's tempting to look at how can 100% profit come just like that. But it's true. In workings, it's possible. But in reality, it may not work because people will not tell you truth. But 100% is even small if I want to trade. If I want to trade, concentrate full time for myself to trade and sit down to trade. There's no how I'm going to go bank up to 150 to 200% in a month, but I do not have the time. And so leveraging on this, when you see you have make some money that cover your capital or at least above your capital more, then you can take out some money and then return it back to your crypto portfolio holding. And that's for COTP. So quickly, I'm going to log into the next one, call this guy, SwapNext. We're just experimenting on SwapNext. I have to do a compulsory withdrawal yesterday night because when I saw that a withdrawal and all of that, the truth is that these guys look a kind of, the organization is small. Why? Because you can see exchange platform where you are buying and selling a particular coin, which is like arbitrage, right? But one of the challenge with a normal conventional arbitrage is this: if I'm buying from Binance to go and sell a cool coin, there could be some network breach, right? When I'm supposed to transfer, all right, there could be network breach and I'll be struggling to transfer. And in time of doing the transfer, and some exchange, if the coin is obviously the margin or their own API had not synchronized properly, you bought it cheaper, withdrawing it can hang it for a very long time. And then you end up losing it because the money had refused to come from that exchange to where you want to sell it and make more money. So let me quickly show you guys this, and then we call it a day. All right. So crypto is a business, and don't look at it as just by the way. You know, you meet a lot of friends that, of course, because of my belief about work, and they tell you, I'm just passing time with crypto for now. So when I get job, I leave it. I laugh. You know, if you know what is here, it's all about job. It's about work. So are you working, Felix? Yeah. Where? In my own house. Home-based man. All right. Now look at this guy. I'm not going to go detail because I've done a video on this platform. Now look at those, what is the scale of trading that it bought this coin, Litecoin, because I'm trading both Litecoin and BTC. It bought Litecoin from Poloniex and sold to Coinbase. Why will it buy with Litecoin from Litecoin to sell to Polo?
I don't see your screenshot.
Okay, sorry, Sean. Okay, I can use that one to punish you people. Unless you pay me just 1,000 crore. Okay. Okay, so now this is this. Now, in reality, I begin to walk towards the workings, and I saw, okay, it was able to buy from Poloniex and sold to Coinbase Pro, and then make about $11 using $2,000 to do that. And then, so that is the markup. And that's what you're actually doing in arbitraging. The markup price, the margin between this and this. And then what has happened is this: they have been able to synchronize the API of each of those exchange platform and connect to, this is a marketplace, just match you in the marketplace, and then ease your activities to be able to enter into different exchange and buy and sell in different coins. Now look at, this is the issue here. The issue is this: you have both manual and automated. It's going to log me out if I take too much time. Yeah, where are you? Okay, now there is manual trading and there is automated trading. Now, manual trading had these two things. Manual trading, you have to either you use free, and when you use free account, you can only place one order per day. All right. And you can, of course, interchange within 9 exchange. So free account, right? Now, if I want to navigate and place more than one order per day, so that means I have to pay this. This is per month. This is per month, $200. So I can do 2 manual orders per day, and then having access to 13 exchange and all of that. Professional, I pay $500 every month, and I have access to 3 orders per day, and then all of the yada, yada, yada. Now, professional, I have to pay $1,500. Now, I told a lot of friends, somebody told me I want to be trading on manual. What's the advantage of the manual? Look at it. The advantage of the manual is this. If you are on manual, you definitely can withdraw your money all at any time. So your money is not locked up anywhere, okay? Your money is not locked up anywhere. Rather, as you are trading, you can withdraw your money. Now, but if you are using auto has condition, and the condition is this: you have to pick with day. It's either 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, or 90 days. Now listen, all these days now here, this one gives you access to 1 order per day. Once you place 1 order per day, you both place 1 order per day and execute, that's all, to tomorrow. This one, 2 orders, this one, 3 orders, this one, 4 orders. Now listen, minimum you can pick in any of them is $50 to any amount, right? Now, why do I go? This account now I experimented 2 stuff there. Look at it. I'm experimenting 90 days and experimenting 120 days and experimenting 90 days, right? So that means in 120 days, it has done about 3 days plus already. So look at this remaining 117 days. That's done some. And then it's showing me the total profit it has made so far is $186. Now this guy, $49, right? This 86 days, that it has done about 4 days plus. Okay. Now you could see all this trade. Now this one is in trade now, still going until you get to 8 to complete the trade. After completing this trade, that means an average of about $11.7 is going to be made. Now this just started it, and when it's completed, it's going to be making about $2.82. So with a capital equity of $500. So now this is it that I come here, right? If I'm doing manual, I can look at it, look at exchange. So I can look at select. Let me say I want to trade USDT Dodge. Now I have to check where my money is. My money is on USDT TRC20, right? Then manual, not auto. Okay. USDT Dodge. Now I want to buy, okay, let me use Litecoin or BNB. Sometimes I used to get good margin in BNB. So let me go to Litecoin. Yeah, so look at Litecoin. In Binance, $98 in crypto, in CoinPro. Now, so let me go to Kraken, 97. So I can say, let me buy from Kraken and sell on crypto.com. Let me check. Now it's showing me I cannot make profit. Okay, I can make profit. So let me experiment. So minimum order I can place here is $50. Okay. So minimum order I can set here is $50. So now anyone who is doing manual trading is a waste of time if you're not doing with big money. Okay. So if I finish this trade down, I'm going to make 0.16% as profit. Okay. So of course, if the money is very little, okay, 0.2%, 0.15%, I can check other exchange. I'm just using example. Let's look at KuCoin, 0.5%. So guys, let's go. I'm going to place order. I think it's almost logging me out. I got to refresh. Once I refresh now, because I wasted more time, it's going to log me out. I knew that. So let me see. Because I have access to one manual, free manual. So, but for the purpose of training, so I want to set it. Okay, tab. Yeah, there we go. And please, anytime you're doing, businesses like this, because these are third party, expect anything. They may mess up at any time. Now, am I saying they're going to take your money and run away? I'm not saying that. But, in crypto, we will say, not your private key, not your money. Not your private key, not your coin. So some platform. Now, in an ordinary sense, one of the funniest and a very nice market environment or market ecosystem in crypto space is OTP. Now, OTP is less explored just by a few people who are doing it. They are making a lot of money, but they don't sleep. I can't have that energy. So, but if truly any platform can set up a mechanism for AI system to be doing automated there, that's a crazy innovation. But how will you know, right? Yeah, we have seen a lot of companies, we see they register here, they are regulated here, but at the end of the day, they still messed up. So don't get carried away by those big English of a platform is regulated. Sometimes those platform or company that you won't think that they're not regulated are making more better way for people than those one that claim to have license in Germany, license in so company. I'm just trying to be very raw here and realistic, so that people got carried away by those things, right? Look at it here. All right, okay. I just thought I was going to have an edge again. So, Hobby or no profit. Yeah, KuCoin. Okay, now look at KuCoin. So I'm going to use $50. Well, I've not even experimented or know that maybe they will allow me to use it since I'm already on my trade. So, but I love experimentation. Okay. Oh, what am I clicking? I love experimentation. Yeah, USDT, this. Authentication error. Where is that happening? Because I did that. Select exchange 2. No, not here. Oh, available exchange to me. No, that's not true. Okay, I'm in order. Sorry. I did that in the other account yesterday because I love experimentation. Okay, if this one is gonna waste my, well, it doesn't waste time. This I'm doing trading. If I just come for the trade, I will have just come in and then do what I want to do and all of that. So let me quickly show you the automated, and then we call it a day. So what I do now is that, in fact, I've already set a target for myself that as I'm withdrawing, money, though for experimentation yesterday, if not, I want to make sure that until maybe it has ended up to like $300 or $500 before I pull out some, so that I can buy something reasonable. But if I discover that there is a good discount in the market, even if it's $200, I'm going to pick it. Okay. So because there's a purpose for that. So I'll pull it out. So people now doing them automated. So I go to trading. Now I'm not going detail interaction here because I've done a video training on this. So you want to see more, you can, I think I segmented the platform from the cash flow system, what's it called? YouTube channel. And I've done video, and even on the Telegram platform, I've sent it over. Now, so if I'm doing automated, so I click on auto, but I make sure I have an account. Of course, you should know that. And then, like in my own case right now, I'm trading USDT BTC, USDT, and USDT Litecoin, USDT. In these guys, look at it. Litecoin for the $2,000 or 120 days package, and then BTC on the 90 days, $500 package. If I click on detail now, you can see now, it's showing me the detail. Now, this 120 days package can do 4 orders per day. Let's say the first day started, $15 point something, $8, $12. It's not constant. So don't expect $15 or when you see $10, say next will be $10. It can even be $7, depending on the market margin. So look at it, $15, $8, 14.4, right now 12.4, then $11. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, remaining 1. That means for that day, it completed that, right? Remain 1. So then next 1, 2, 3, right? Then, right? So 1, 2, right? So $13. Then 1, 2, you can see this one, $10, $12. So 1, 2, all right? All right, 3, 4, 5. So that means 3 days have been completed. Now it's now on the 4th day startup. That's this. So 5 completion in a day. Now, if you look at it now, what's the total profit? $186. So in 3 days, $186. So if you calculate it, $186 in 3 days, that'll be average of how much? Don't calculate that way. Don't think that that's going to be constant or regular that way. So, but let's say $186 divided by 3 days, that's about $62. All right, about $62. So $62, all right, multiplied by 30 days. So that means the $2,000 may give about, if we continue with $62 thereabout, that may give about $1,800 or $1,860 in a month, which is not too bad, right? Now, the difference here is that in COTPS, it will compound it, but this, it will only withdraw the earning. Now, what I did, I have to come where I did experimentation. So look at those earnings, the way they're coming, and they too have affiliates, okay? So I did experimentation of a withdrawal. Look at it just today, $150. And I discovered, okay, let's say 24 hours, and so in less than 4, whatever hours, it came. I said, okay, that makes sense. I said, okay, let's go that way. And so you can now see the way it coming and all of that. So, so that's what we're just doing and trying to see how those things work and how we can use it, you know, to make some money and then help more to push more. But of course, you have to be very careful. For me, on the COTP, for me on this guy, I've said, okay, if on average can do, look at it, if on average you can do, let's say $60 per day, so multiply by 5 days, that'll be $300. So that means every 5 days I can be withdrawing like $300. So, but if I want to make it up $500, so that means let's say 7 days multiply by $60. That's about $450, $420. So that means every week I guess, okay, let me take $400 to use it for buy this coin, buy these other coins, and all of that. So that's how it works. So for the people, I think it has affiliate too, from level 1, level 2 to level 3, level 4, level 5, in that order. So you can follow up and see all of the trade as it were. So that's for this, and so maybe subsequent time, other ones we can discuss. So if you want to see more of some of those thoughts, you just go to our YouTube channel, but I've separated some of those platforms, right, from Planb general system into a kind of segment for easy access, and people can just go there. I'm looking for those cash system. You just go to the YouTube channel or the Telegram channel for the cash flow system. Now that we'll still not bring it up to what's it called, to the Planb Mega Green platform and all, but predominantly some of those activities will be going on the cash flow system. So ladies and gentlemen, just be very careful. I think I said it yesterday, I think in our office training, that Zilliqa is a very nice project that the price is cheap, and then you can as well set it down and observe it. Now, one of the things that make a lot of people not going far in crypto, they have not really set it down to even identify a project or a coin that what actually are you looking at on this project that will propel you to, like, let me stay on this project. You can even be suing to accumulate more of the coin over time. And that's why sometimes we find it difficult to really arrive at strong financial freedom. So please, crypto is big, but don't just sleep. First of all, establish your base of the coin you want to hold or stake, or stuff like that. Of course, we have a lot of staking platforms. Like apart from our private mentorship, I share with us a long time about what was this coin called? The Pancake, all right, the cake coin itself. We move around cake. I did example the other time. Look at it. I think I do a lot of it's from experiments. I will forget some experiment I have done on some wallets. It may be after 1 or 2 years that people are talking about it. You can imagine experiment will give me big money. Look at what I use in doing experiment here. 110, this guy, 110 cake for experiment. And right now, it has accrued 2.8. Now, over time, this APY will drop drastically. Right? This APY will drop drastically. So most time we don't get up on time when we said buy this. When we started this 2-3 days ago was 200 and something. Over time now it has dropped to as low as, let's say, back to the previous time of 62%. We have been enjoying that. When we move some other coin, some of those coins now and stake. So imagine maybe in the next how many months it has accrued, let's say, even if it's 20 at the end of the whole staking. And if it make 20 and the coin go back to $43 it was before, or do what Solana have done, go to $250, you make a lot of money. And that's how we make some money that we don't even look at, and without stress and all of that. But we get foolish to do some of those things. Another example, I think I did experimentation, is this BSW. All right, BSW is another coin that I'm just finding it everywhere. Right? I'm not saying you should buy it, it's a choice, but I'm seeing it as a kind of, maybe you have to sit down to understand what are they trying to do in their ecosystem. They're busy entering everywhere. It's listed on Binance already. It's, entering everywhere. You will see BSW in partnership with BSU. So those are the fundamentals that will create your sentiment before you hit the technical analysis as it were. Right? So thank you very much, everybody. So let me attend to maybe some people sent questions. So let me check on the chat box. If you have a question, you can quickly type it on the chat box and then I can attend. Waiting for drip at $6. Oh, thank you very much. I love these people. We are not seeing you. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, waiting for it at $6. So what's the unique thing? Let me do one analysis. And I just pray, I'm praying for those of you who are still new, a baby in the house, that you will grow and outgrow unnecessary fear in the crypto space. Because what kills, in fact, fear is of the devil. I'm not saying you jumping left and right to say you are joining this platform. No. Sometimes some platform may not look like it. If you don't have money to do 1,000, 2,000, do 100, do 50. I know what I'm talking about. And I've cautioned myself from this. And what made me caution myself from this to tell anybody that hey, just buy just buy little. I don't want to do that. I've done that to a lot of our community that by virtue of things, I've just told them, I think this project may do well. Let's take advantage of it. I know some persons who have angrily buy up to $5,000 worth of Shiba Inu. Yes, I know virtually good number of people that will have just get angry and buy up to $5,000 worth of Shiba Inu. But the way I just said it casually. Yeah, I said, well, let's buy this coin and keep it for the next 1 year minimum and see what happens to it. And I gave a benchmark. I say, let nobody buy anything less than 10 billion. And 10 billion that time was $192. Now, imagine I've just told everybody, buy as much as you can. I know a lot of people will have bought up to 2,000, 10,000, 5,000. And then by now, oh my gosh. Now, and so many other coins like that, I'll just say buy little, you can buy, but eventually to become big, and then they missed out because I was nuts, right? Because I just limited them. So please, if you are new, you don't know much, always try as much as possible to kill fear, destroy fear with all power, all vigor in you, and so that we can get the best out of crypto. Then, but while you are doing, I call some project opportunity coins and all of that. When you buy opportunity coins, and then if it's for staking, you can buy in 2 portions. If you have intention of using $50, buy the $50, stake it, and use another $50 to buy. If you pump, you sell it, you move on. And then the one that you stake, if you dump, no problem, let it be there. And then you can continue. Always service your portfolio. As you make some money, just like now, me, by probably as God tarry, and then by the grace of God, maybe the next 1 week, I may take out maybe $1,000 or $1,500 from COTPS to service. It may just be only for Zilliqa. And I'll just buy and forget it to say, Zilliqa, have a nice day, And so imagine you're using $1,000 to buy Zilliqa at about, let's say 7 cents, right? So if I do that, look at it. It's all about planning. Sometimes people get it wrong. It's all about planning. So take $1,000 to buy Zilliqa at, let's say 6 cents, 0.06. So it's going to buy 16,666 Zilliqa. Then I'll look for where it's stake. I think Zilliqa is stake somewhere at 12 cents, 12% APR. Now, so 1,666. Now, if Zilliqa just go back to $20 times $20, when? Maybe 2024, I don't know. So
Your screen is
my screen.
that's it.
Okay, good. Good. Sorry. Okay, can you guys see my screen right now?
Sure.
All right, if I take $1,000 to buy Zilliqa, divide by 0.06, right? I can go on and find where Zilliqa is being staked. I think I find it in about 2 different places. I was following up one of their partners on Zilliqa, and then I can just point there. I don't want to know if the Zilliqa is going to work where in the next 1 year. That's his own cup of tea. But what I see around Zilliqa, okay, look at it. Current APR 14 point whatever. So let's say at the end of the day, it dropped to 8%. So taking the average, let's say about 9% APR. So at the end of the year, now having 16,000, so multiply by 0.09, right? Yeah, that's about 8,500. Now, 16,666 multiplied by $20. No, that's not true. How can it be? Is it true? 16,666 multiplied by $20. Is it a joke? Is it a joke or is it true? Then $333,320. Is it possible?
You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir.
Wow, this is serious. Now, somebody will tell me, can he go there? I don't know. Can he go to $20? Go and ask Solana. Go and ask LRC. Go and ask a lot of coins that we have seen or bought at a very useless cent, and then they have double and go to $200 and leave that penny and cent. All right. And so what am I doing? I'm taking risk. What if Zilliqa didn't get there? What if Zilliqa, hit rock? And the only thing that may take Zilliqa, because already an established project, it may take it longer than what we expected. And then, but definitely, if I have picked money from earning and I put it there, I can forget it as long as possible. So, but those are the practice we don't inculcate, we don't teach ourselves. We always look at, I come to crypto, I buy coin, I sell, I make profit, I jump out. No. You replant, you make money, you double the money. That's money multiplication, you continue. Over time, even when the bear market stare at you face to face, you won't feel it. But some of us, because we don't plan, we don't follow our plans, once a drop just happened in the market, I'm sure those of us in Build With Me or private mentorship now, there's a coin we have bought, for instance. Even if Bitcoin will come to $10,000, we know how much we will make on that particular coin. Is that not true? So with that, even when everybody is clamoring, oh my God, BTC is crashing, you say, okay, why would BTC crash like this? Okay, but no problem. We have Plan B, right? What happened? If BTC crashed down to and lost how many percent? At least that one can do some swell up. And then when we now see that the market is now taking a reversal, we start plugging out money from that one and be injecting it back to Bitcoin. It's all about game. This is a game, man. And then the game had come to stay, and then you follow it. It's not about shouting, oh, market is at this. So people get carried away about price of Bitcoin movement. Highest Bitcoin would do 10%. If Bitcoin do 10%, everybody will stand up. Is that what we're looking for? We're looking for crazy money that something would do 3x, 4x, 5x, 10x, 20x, 100x as you. All right. Any other question? If you don't have any question, I think we've come to the end of this interaction.